Hello, my fellow book dragons, nerds, and worms. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm Nettie, and today is TBR Time. Happy May, everyone. I hope your May is going great. I hope everything is going according to plan. But I'm also not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot my own horn because this TBR list that I put together is actually a banging list, and I might read everything on it because why not? Like, why not? All these books are calling to me. Some of these books I forgot I even had and are super excited to pick up. There are books that I just got that I am itching to pick up and read. So this list is listed. So let's jump right in, starting with Gifted and Talented by Olivia Blake. So I actually have been wanting to pick up Olivia Blake. I just haven't found one to pick up. So when I seen this on Book of the Month, I was like, oh my god, I have to get it. And so here it is. But I am hoping with this one, it gives me everything that I was hoping for in The Inheritance. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link my wrap up down below so you can understand what I mean when I say I hope this gives me more. Everything I was missing in The Inheritance is in this book. That is what I'm hoping, because it is the same but different, being that it happens to be three siblings that are coming together after their father died, and they have to overcome their long-lasting rivalries and their abilities, as well as the crushing weight of all their untapped potential. Like I said, the same but different. So I'm really hoping, please, Miss Blake, do not let me down, because this seems like a blast. This next book I actually got well out and about on my birthday, and that is Impossible Creatures by Catherine Rundell. So I'm actually going to read the flat for you because this was totally a cover buy, but I'm actually weirdly in the mood to want to read this because I actually eventually read the cover when I was trying to pick books for this month, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to read it. So without any further ado, the day that Christopher rescued a drowning baby giraffe from a hidden lake would change his life forever. It's the day he learned about the archipelago, a cluster of unmapped islands where magical creatures of every kind have thrived for thousands of years, until now. And it is the day he meets Mel. And it's the day he meets Maul, a girl on the run in desperate need of his help. Mel and Christopher embark on a wild adventure, racing from island to island, searching for someone who can explain why the magic is fading and why the magical creatures are suddenly dying. They consult sphinxes, battle krakens, and navigate with dangerous dragons. But the closer they get to the dark truth of what happened, the clearer it becomes no one else can fix this. If the archipelago is to be saved, Mel and Christopher will have to be the ones to do it. I'm so psyched. I really, I can't wait to pick this one up. I really cannot wait to pick this one up because it sounds so good. When you talk about sphinxes, krakens, dragons, need I say more? This next set of books is a series that I've been wanting to pick up but have been horrified to pick up. But since this month hosts Asian and Pacific Islanders month, I figured this is the best month to pick it up. And that is the Poppy series by R.F. Kuang. I am ecstatic, guys. I'm ecstatic that it comes in hardcover. And so I didn't have to get this nasty looking paperback. It's beautiful, but it's nasty. Nasty. Anyway, I'm ecstatic that it comes in hardback because now I can have the hardback copy of these. And they're gorgeous. They're beautiful. horrible. Okay, anyway, let me get through the 3 books. Starting with The Poppy War. Next we have The Dragon Republic. And this cover as well is just stunning. Oh, that is stunning. And lastly, we have The Burning God by R.F. Kuang. Like this one, the purple, the back, everything is beautiful. Aside from this book being beautifully stunning, I want to pick it up because people have been saying that this is a Mulan, but during the Roman Empire time. And I honestly couldn't have asked for more. I don't know about like war fantasies that have been really like giving me life lately, because the Red Queen series, that was my first like real epic or high fantasy. I say high fantasy, but it was war. So like I'm feeling that the Poppy War is going to be everything that I want. Everything that I want and need. And then I think this is an adult fantasy as well. And I haven't read an adult fantasy yet. So I am excited to try. I really am. You guys don't even know. And then the last book that is on my physical TBR for this month is Bravely by Maggie Steve Otter. So this is a reread, and I feel like this is a beautiful time to read this book because a lot of changes are going on in my life, and this book is all about change and understanding change and understanding that change is important. It is necessary to move on in life. So with that being said, everything going on in my life, I feel like I just need to read this. It broke me the last time, but also propelled me forward. So I'm hoping rereading this does the same. But yeah, that's what this book. Oh, I totally forgot to tell you what this book is about. So this is a book about Merida, and this takes place 2 years after the movie ending, and we are literally asking Merida what she would do if she only had a year to save her family. And it's 1 princess, 2 gods, 3 voyages, and 4 seasons. This book is good. That completes my physical TBR. Now moving on to all the books that I have on my Kindle. Starting with Pretty Girl by Karen Slaughter. So I had to pick this book up this month because our girl hasn't wrote the 3rd book to the Andrea Oliver series. And I've been patiently waiting for her to do so before I picked up another one of her books, which in hindsight don't make any sense. But I'm rectifying it now by picking up this book. So in this book, we are following Claire, whose older sister, Julia, I believe her name is, goes missing, vanishes, disappears. No one has seen her since. Gone. And it kind of tore her family apart. But now that there is another girl that went missing that looks exactly like, or that is similar, there we go, to their sister, her and her other sister team up to try to figure out what actually happened to her sister. That's all I really need to know. I heard that this one, out of all of her standalones, is the most graphic of all of her books, so I'm excited to see where this book takes me. But this next book is actually another reread for me, and I am ecstatic because I was looking through my Kindle to find like books to read, and I seen this one and I was like, oh my god, I have to read this. It's been a minute since I read it. I'm ecstatic to read it, and that is The Assassin's Game by Katie McKay, I believe. Yeah, Katie McKay. And this book is set on a island boarding school where there's a game called Killer, and the game is only played by elite members, and there's one person that gets assigned the killer. No one else knows that, and he does like pranks and stuff like that in order to kill you. But unfortunately this year people are actually dropping like flies. And it's up to our main character to figure out who it is before she gets killed. I'm telling you, I had a blast from first page to last page. Was I horrified? No. But was it a fun, thrilling ride to go on and be like, holy crap, people are dying. Why are you dying? What is happening? Yes. That book served that. And I think it's beautiful for summer. And we're like in the last stretch of fake summer in spring right now. So it's only fitting. It's only fitting that I pick it up. Okay, this next book is another anticipated book that I've been waiting to get my little grubby hands on, and that is Wings of Starlight by Alison Gerstaff. So last year at the beginning of the year, I actually picked up Down Comes the Night by Alison, and fell in love with it. I loved it from beginning to end. I was confused a little bit in the beginning, but then it made sense as I kept reading. I was like, you should probably read the synopsis on that one, or else you'll be very confused. But other than that, it was a good time. So I'm hoping that this one is the same, given the fact that it is her first YA and it is through Disney, and this book is a Pixie Hollow reimagining. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. Listen, I am so ecstatic to pick this book up. I can't wait. When I seen that Libby had both the audiobook and the physical book ready for grabs, I was like, yes, please. So we are going to tackle that book this month and have a blast reading it. Okay, so that concludes my actual TBR that I picked. Now let's jump into books from book clubs that I am currently a member of, starting with the Literally Dead book club. It is Bat Eater and Other Names by Corazine by Kelly Lee Baker. That's right. Crazy name, right? Crazy name. But the premise is sickening. So Corazine is a crime scene cleaner. Just disgusting. But it doesn't really bother her because, unfortunately, she witnessed someone pushing her sister into a train. So she died by getting hit by a train. So I could see how it doesn't bother her like that. Yeah, nothing can top that image. I agree with her in that sentiment. She's still haunted by what his last words were, which was Bat Eater. So after a series of unsolved murders keep going on down in Chinatown, Cora is starting to believe that there is a serial killer on the loose and she may be his next target. That's right. I am so excited. Thank you, Kayla, for picking this book. I am ecstatic to pick it up. I'm ecstatic to read it because I can't wait to see some of the goriness that happens. Also, guys, Lala is now on Fable. I will link that video down below so that you can go follow her on there so that we can actually be all inclusive in this book club and to show her some love and support. So that is the Literally Dead book club pick. Now moving on to the book troop pick, which is When the Wolves Come Home by Nate Cassidy. Oh, this is another book that was highly anticipated for this year. I'm getting to a lot this month. This is why I was saying I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but toot. Anyway, what were we talking about? Nat Cassidy. So in this book, we are following this girl who happened to be getting ready to walk into her apartment when she finds this little boy hiding in the bushes in front of her apartment. And so in this book, we are following Jess, who is a struggling actor that happened to find this 5-year-old boy hiding in the bushes on her way home. But when she has a very, very bloody, horrific encounter with the father, she decides to go on the run. And while she's on the run, she learns that when the wolves come home, no one is spared. Oh, guys, you don't understand. I am ecstatic for all these books that I am going to be reading this month, because I'm going to read all of these. I mark my words, come wrapping up May, I'm reading them all. I'm calling it now. We're being competitive. We're calling it now. I'm going to read all of these books. We're going to have a successful month. It is going to be great. I speak it into existence. We are going to have a great month, guys. We got this. So with that, I have no more books to talk about. So unfortunately, I have to end this video, even though I don't want to. But I have to. I'm just excited here talking to you guys. Anyway, without any further ado, these are all the books that I am going to tackle in the month of May. Let me know down below what you guys are going to pick up for the month. If you guys are picking up any of the books that I'm picking up, maybe we could buddy read. Let me know down below. Until next time, there's an adventure waiting. Bye!